Karma and the law of attraction, same thing. Karma is the law of cause and effect. Law of attraction is whatever you are, you attract to yourself, which is presented to you through your manifest reality as you perceive using the five senses. And once you awaken all of your senses, including your sixth sense and all of our extra sensory perceptive abilities. Now, what happens? What does this mean in reality? How do we experience this in our day-to-day life? Karma, as we know, is the blueprint, is the result of whatever actions that we have taken place that are to do with manifest reality that then remain as, you can call it spiritual energy. Okay, so let's park karma and the theory of karma on the side for a moment. We have a post on this already, which you can have a look at to recap, but we park that on the side for a moment. Let's just look at this present life that we are aware of right now. We are all energy. Whatever we put most intent and attentiveness towards anything, whether it's a thought, it's a feeling, whatever is a predominant feeling throughout the day, let's just take one day, right? Then for a chunk of time, a period of time, right? Then to a pattern of your life. So there might be a theme in your life, a general theme in your life, right? Some of you may have lots of things that have happened in your life that you feel you've had 10 lifetimes in one life. Some of you might have very stable lives. Some of you might have lives where nothing really significant has happened. And some of us may have a life that feels like a bit of a roller coaster. Either way, whichever way it is that you're experiencing your life, there will be a theme, there will be a repetitive pattern, there will be something that keeps coming again and again. Now, that thing that keeps coming again and again is the energy, right? Is energy that was focused energy that then materialized into manifest reality that then became your experience, through which again the cycle continues into thought and feeling. So it boomerangs back into energy, back and forth, and then even with the passing away of this body, there is a spiritual energy, there's an energetic blueprint that just remains. And that energy, right, has the ability of becoming an entity in its own self and of itself, so that it's almost as if it's an independent identity. Now, all of these, now if you've got horrific acts, right, so there's a collective of horrific acts that are very contracting in consciousness, all of them will have then gone and formed their own identities. Now these then become demonic forces, evil, darkness, everything that we experience, which is why we say it's all born of us. It's all born of the potential to go either way. Now, when it comes to karma and the law of attraction, that means that whatever we are attracting, whatever is drawn towards us and whatever wants to leave us is as a result of who we are at our core of this human experience. Now, at the core of cores, we are not the human experience, we know that. But to experience at the level at which we are, we can say that whatever is presented to us on the outside and how we understand it, how we experience it, is our own level of consciousness, our own level of awareness into how we interpret everything that is happening on the outside of us, right? And then what we feel about it, what we think about. Karmically, whatever it is that has happened to you in terms of where you're born, how you've experienced that life so far, that has been by choice and a result of what we call prarabdha karma, which you can translate as being destiny, but it's actually what you're carrying forward that then brings you the choice of wherever and whatever has happened to you so far. And you can either continue to sink deeper into it, right? Or you can choose what we say the high road. You have always got that choice. There will always be whether you go this way or that way. Now, with that, we're able to work through it. Now, this is where the law of attraction comes in. A lot of you who will have wanted to understand the law of attraction, apply the law of attraction. The thing is, whether we like it or not, whether we want to or not, we are constantly applying the law of attraction, right? Except we're doing it so unconsciously because things seem to just be happening to us, but they're not. They happen to us because we bring that to us depending on our own energetic blueprint. Whatever it is that we are putting out there is what we are getting back in consciousness. Remember, not situational, not physically, right? So you don't get an answer back physically, but you get an answer back energetically. You get an answer back in terms of feeling or in terms of how your belief system is then shaped. Karmically, now, as we evolve and as we then awaken to the possibility that yes, there is the law of attraction, yes, we are our karma, which means we are the result of all that has happened, all our happenings, all our thoughts, all our belief systems, everything that we have picked out to etch out this personality, to etch out this manifest person that we have become, and all the baggage that this person is carrying. The baggage that this persona carries is the belief systems, whatever traditions, everything, culture, everything that person is carrying is that bundle of self, the bundle of small self, the bundle that says, oh, I am this body and my name is this is what I do, la 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 la, this is my family. And so if you can, from the moment of conception right up until now, try to identify your belief systems, try to identify what it is that you've been identifying with so far. Now, what you'll see is no matter what you're doing, whether it's spiritually, whether whichever way that you're going through all forms of exercises, as long as you are performing those exercises, you might feel that yes, you are attracting, right? But the minute you stop them, so the minute the practice stops, suddenly your vibe drops and you feel, okay, things aren't really going the way I want them. I'm not manifesting what I really want. Then why is it that I now don't think I'm relating to somebody that I was in the past, and yet I still seem to be attracting who I was back then right now? That is exactly because of the fact that that karma in us still exists. That state of impression in us still exists. Now the question is, right, can we remove that state of impression and get into a point of self that is the void? Now, it is in this void where we can really then create, and it is in becoming a nobody. That is your answer. Becoming a nobody. Becoming a no personality. Becoming a no belief. Right? You come to a point, and this is where you can really, really communicate with energy. You can communicate beyond this gross physical level. Now you reach a state where you actually don't have a desire. You are at a point where things can go anywhere they want, and suddenly everything does really fall into your lap. Now please stay tuned for part 2. There will be more on this. It's a very, very big topic. We'll try and cover as much as I can. Meanwhile, do put in your questions. Lots of love. Take care.